Celebrity kids living the high life. Stormi. She's the daughter of Kylie Jenner and Travis Scott, and one of her first words was Birkin. You can already see the level. At 6 years old, little Stormi already has quite a collection of bags. On her first school day, she was spotted with a pale pink Hermes Kelly backpack, valued at $10,000. Her collection also includes a $1,500 Louis Vuitton bag and another one given to her by her aunt, Kim Kardashian, for Christmas. But that's not all. Stormi is also lucky enough to travel in her mother's $72 million private jet to Disneyland, or to have a Louis Vuitton monogrammed mini Lamborghini. North West. Born in 2013, North West is one of the world's most famous children. Daughter of Kim Kardashian and Kanye West, from an early age she accompanied her parents to all the biggest events on the planet. For her Kidchella-themed first birthday, her parents set up a Ferris wheel in their huge villa, complete with a bouncy castle and professional makeup artist. Nothing too fancy. Even before she could walk, her mother was already dressing her in sumptuous pieces made by the greatest designers. A fashion sense that earned her the title of World's Most Stylish Child at just 9 years of age by Electric Ride on Cars magazine. As for her career, it could soon take off, since North West announced at just 10 years of age that she would like to release her first album, a voice we've already heard alongside her father on stage, or, more recently, at a Lion King movie concert where North West sang "I Just Can't Wait to Be King" for the film's 30th anniversary. Blue Ivy Carter. She's the daughter of the two biggest stars on the planet, Beyoncé and Jay-Z. And when you've got parents like that, you obviously don't have a normal childhood. And here's proof. Even before she was born, her parents gifted her a high chair adorned with Swarovski crystals. For her second birthday, Beyoncé and Jay-Z took her to the Jungle Island Wildlife Park in Miami before giving her 2 luxury cars, a Lamborghini and a Cadillac in miniature. Blue Ivy, already a billionaire at just 12, began to follow in her parents' footsteps. At 9, Blue Ivy became the youngest Grammy Award winner, individually credited for her participation in her mother's music video Brown Skin Girl. At 11, she landed her first film role, lending her voice to the upcoming Disney film Mufasa: The Lion King, to be released later this week. Her dancing talents were also on display during her mother's Renaissance World Tour, where she clearly stole the show. Mariah Carey's twins. Monroe and Moroccan Cannon were born in 2011. They are the children of American rapper and actor Nick Cannon and diva Mariah Carey. From the moment they were born, Nick Cannon wanted his children not to become mini-stars, but above all, he wanted them to thrive in a useful profession. Unfortunately for him, this was only the beginning of a long series of profound disagreements between him and Mariah Carey. When Monroe and Moroccan were just 19 months old, their father was already criticizing Mariah Carey for raising them like child kings. "The kids run the house. My wife is the diva she's always been, and I'm just trying to keep up," he declared on American TV. Today, age 13, the twins live a life of luxury. They regularly make the headlines alongside their mother and her kittens, and have their own chauffeur and dedicated cook. They visit their mother on tour in her private jet and have absolutely everything they want. Well, it's hardly surprising when you consider that Mariah Carey has an employee whose sole job is to hold her gum. Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt's children. The former Hollywood couple, whose divorce made tabloid headlines, had 6 children: Shiloh, Pax, Vivian, Zahara, Knox, and Maddox, who obviously didn't have a childhood like the others. When the star couple divorced in 2016, Forbes estimated that Brad Pitt had earned $315 million and Angelina Jolie $239 million since they met in 2004. A nice little sum that allows them to provide for their children's lifestyle. For little Shiloh's 3rd birthday, her father gave her a diamond chain worth $10,666 and a Shetland pony for each of his children. The Pitt family is no exception to the nanny rule either. And according to Lindsay Thomason, CEO of the Nanny League, a full-time nanny for a family like the Jolie Pitts costs around $140,000 a year. Not to mention the first-class return trips to visit their parents on location or their private chef. In 2020, in its annual ranking of the world's richest children, Electric On Cars placed Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt's children in 3rd position.